Hey girls, it is time for a little self-roast. I am a person who is terminally online. Despite that, however, it is extremely rare for me to see a meme that completely resonates with me and perfectly captures how I feel about something. Interestingly though, I have been seeing one specific meme a lot recently that is completely that. The meme in question is this one right here. I want shorter games with worse graphics made by people who are paid more to work less, and I am not kidding. Now, this has apparently been a popular meme for a few years, but despite me being hopelessly always online, I haven't really seen it very much until a few weeks ago. And while there are definitely a lot of people who agree with parts of the meme or think it's funny but like don't really fully agree with it, the meme hits way too close to home for me. I am being dead serious when I say I want shorter games with worse graphics. Like, graphics are not everything. Yeah, that's what this video is unfortunately going to devolve into. Oh, if you only care about graphics, you're not a real gamer. Kind of actually, but not really. The thing that actually inspired me to make this video was not just this meme, but I've gone back and started playing a 14-year-old game called Vanquish. Vanquish is a title that was originally released for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, so by definition, it is a retro game. Fuck me in the mouth. Xbox 360 and PS3 are really considered retro. I'm old. But seriously though, girls, this was a game that I was always interested in, but just never got around to playing it for whatever reason. But even though I didn't play it until this year, it's fucking fantastic, and it's also fucking awesome. And that alone should make my point completely clear. This game is very clearly dated from a graphical standpoint, and it's also short as fuck. But despite those two things, it is an absolutely exhilarating experience, and I love it so much. Vanquish actually very quickly earned a place on my list of games that I should have played years ago. Personally, I can go back and play PS1 and N64 games with no problem, because I don't care about graphics as long as the game runs at a good frame rate and plays super well and is super fun. But yeah, seriously girls, I really wish that game publishers would stop focusing on graphics so much for new games, because even though there have been just a ton of games released this generation that have really amazing visuals, not a single one of them has blown me away when it comes to being fun to play, at least when it comes to AAA experiences, because I've played some indie games released in the past couple of years that just rock. The two that I can name off the top of my head are Sulaco and Ultra Kill. I fucking adore both of those games. And guess what? Both of those games are relatively short, and they have not great, but not bad graphics. But guess what? They are ridiculously fun to play. And that's really all I'm trying to say. Yes, there are a ton of games coming out nowadays that look phenomenal, that have interesting storylines, blah blah blah. But I haven't found any that is like, holy shit, I want to play this all day, I don't want to get off the game. I'm not saying that there haven't been good games. There's been a ton of them. Good games exist in every single generation, just like how stinkers exist in every single generation. But it's just, to me, indie games are more fun than AAA games nowadays. And I am honestly attributing this to indie developers have to be unique and creative when it comes to making a fun gameplay experience. And meanwhile, AAA developers and publishers are mainly concerned with graphics, 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 and also sales. We need to sell fucking 3 million copies or else the game is just an immediate flop and we're never going to make a sequel. So yeah, while I definitely do believe that there is some nuance to the whole games need to be shorter and have worse graphics discussion, I think it would be a net positive overall if the game industry stopped focusing on pushing the envelope with visuals. When a new game comes out and people are just talking about, oh my god, it looks so amazing, look at this, look at how it looks on PC with ultra settings at 4K, blah blah blah, I don't give a shit. Like, I really fucking don't. And that's really all I have to say about it. This meme hits so close to home for me. And you're probably noticing that the video is almost over, but I haven't even covered the I want developers to be paid more to work less thing, but that should be extremely obvious. Capitalism stinks. And while I'm on that, every single person who works at any job should be paid more to work less. Like, we live in a society, bottom text, that makes people work 40, 50, even 60-hour work weeks for pennies, and I hate it because it's fucking dumb. So yeah, that is something I definitely believe. Pay game developers more, pay CEOs less, pay the fucking head of companies less, because, like, they're not even doing the hard work. They're really fucking not. But yeah, this unfortunately is now devolving into a trans girl ranting about capitalism video because fuck capitalism. Seriously. That's pretty much all I have to say. Anyway, that's all I have for you girls today. Let me know how you feel about this meme in the comments because I'm really curious what you think. Thank all of you so much for watching. I will see you all in my next video. Bye, girls.